Hi to all beautiful souls out there who are tuning in today, and welcome to 30 Minutes Exploring Coaching. Today we have with us here one of a very successful coach from Canberra. Right? Well, a mother of two lovely kids and of course a lovely wife. Her vision is to build confidence among moms with the mission to help them live their dream life happily through transformational coaching, right? So apart from all these meaningful roles that she plays, she's in fact an avid reader and a classical dancer herself. Perhaps she might want to show us some moves. well, I leave some of that to her to introduce more about her colorful life to our beautiful audience out there. Well, Coach Anusha, share with us more.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I am super honored. And this beautiful program of yours is already helping so many people. And I'm very much delighted to be a part of this. However, everybody already knows about me. You have given me a beautiful introduction. With that, I would love to add that all the coaches here in this world are trying to give our best to bring the change. And I am a very small part of that.
Awesome, Coach Anusha.
Thank you.
Well, could you please share with us that what brings you into this beautiful journey of coaching, Coach Anusha?
Thanks you. When I was pregnant with my first child, there were some difficulties, some challenges I have faced. And eventually I overcome with help of my husband and other people, and most of the time by myself. Then I realized I can make it very simple and easy for other moms who can get help from this and then get, support, comfort throughout the motherhood. And that brings me here in coaching.
Wow. So that means that there seems to be a particular group of people that you work mostly with. And what kind of this group would you mostly, help them in terms of coaching and all that? Share with us, Coach Anusha. Yeah.
My particular group of people is moms. I love working with them. And I support them in every situation of their motherhood. There can be ups and downs when toddlers are in the house, when there are teenagers, when they're adults. So with children, no matter what is the age, motherhood is motherhood. It's different.
Yes. Well, I can resonate with that, because also that I have friends or relatives or even clients that they seems to be mom, be it whether they are working or be it they are staying at home. So that means your clients could come from areas like even though they are not working, they are just a stay-home mom. How
Exactly.
how would engage you as a coach who can bring the values into their so-called their personal life area and the challenges that they are facing? Yeah.
The most important challenge I have seen is we mom try to do everything. We want to take care of our household chores, our babies, our husband, extended families. And then when reality hits, we don't meet the expectation and we start to lose the confidence. Then we choose a path called people pleasing.
Wow.
However, these things have become serious issue nowadays. We found it very effective working on people pleasing because a mom's emotion needs to be processed.
Well, you brought up a very interesting point here, Coach Anusha.
Thank you.
For a layman or in terms of, I seem to heard about this people pleasing word. And could you please share more in depth to our lovely audience out there, what do you mean by people pleasing part, and how does it affect a person, or even for moms? Yeah.
I would love to give you an example about that. So once I had a client who was unknowingly doing it people pleasing. People pleasing starts from very childhood, from family. It's a feedback that we give and then we do not explain. She was continuously told that she is a good girl, she's a good girl. And if she doesn't listen, she's not a good girl. So she started to listen to everybody. She started to do everything for everyone. That is a symbol of kindness and being patient. However, everything has a pros and cons. When we cross our boundaries, when we say yes to something out of fear, and we are afraid of losing someone, like what if I don't help him and he is no more my friend? I am tired, I am exhausted, but still I am feeling the over responsibility to help others. That is people pleasing.
You brought up a very good point here of doing things out of fear of losing like a friendship and all that. But how do we draw that sand line in between like people pleasing and helping others? Is there some kind of a benchmark that saying that?
There is.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic identification. That's a fantastic word you have used, the benchmark. There is a very simple one. The simple the process is, that's more attractive. What you have to do is listen to yourself. What emotion I am feeling right now? Am I happy about it or not? Talk to yourself. Give time to yourself. Know thyself. And then you will tell yourself, are you ready to do some task if you are feeling it good or not? Are you feeling pressure or are you being happy?
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah.
It is. Just a small thing. You be honest with your emotion and everything is clear.
Which brings me to, I'm curious, so for a normal person like me who has never been to coaching before or do any emotional work before, perhaps you could share some simple ways or so-called techniques that I can like have more awareness towards the emotion part of a person. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we meet our client, we have a set of beautiful, easy questions that we normally don't ask ourselves. Like, how are you today? What is the emotion that you are feeling? Part of the body that emotion is working. Is it on your chest, on your tummy, on your shoulder? Locate the position of your emotion. That's a fun part, I knew I am emotional. That's why I am in this journey. And that's a fantastic thing.
Wow.
I couldn't locate where the emotion is working before. Now I know. That's what a guide, a mentor, a coach can help you with, to identify few simple things that has been not identified before.
That seems interesting. It's more like a coach will help or guide me how to regulate my emotions when it surfaces up. Right?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of interesting because I would say, in my opinion, like even when I grew up and all that, I was not being taught how to handle my emotions. let alone how to regulate or even manage it. Wow, that's it.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm very happy that you're finding it interesting because, yeah, it's fantastic. That's a
yeah.
different world.
Yes, that's why it links me back to that's why I have a lot of this limiting belief. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of moms out there can resonate with what I'm talking about in terms of limiting belief. Like when we are not able to handle or regulate our emotions and all that, then we will tell that, oh, no, I'm angry now, you know, I feel sad and all that. No, I'm not going to do the next challenge. This challenge is too hard for me. That's where all this limiting belief comes in. So in what way can a coach like you, Coach Anusha, helps me as a mom, like, you know, when all these limiting beliefs start to creep in? No, you're just a mom, you're not good enough, you know, you're not capable of handling these challenges, you're going to break down. So in what way can you help me? Yeah.
I would love to help you and all the moms there.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, being angry because you're feeling the emotion. Sometimes we feel lost. Sometimes we don't know who we are. Every single emotion is perfectly all right until and unless it stays there for a long time. It's the way we say it, grieve and heal. As a coach, my duty is to work on your mindset, show you how beautiful the life is. And it's not a dream I'm talking about. This is the reality. We know life can be beautiful, life can be not so beautiful. However, my task is to highlight the positive sides of your life. And if we work on the mindset, a mindset is a very powerful, powerful technique, a strategy we apply. It flips your mind from negativity to positivity. Very strong area to work on. And it's not very hard. These things are all effortless steps. It's just a little push we need. Moms need to get all sort of support they can.
Well, Coach Anusha, you make it sound so effortless and all that. Because prior to this, I'm sure a lot of moms out there, you know, haven't heard of, well, a mom engaging a coach to help them. That seems like so kind of heavy work, you know, engaging a coach to help me in my daily life, daily challenges. But you make it sound so effortless and simple and all that. Well, okay, let's dive into another level. Like, could you paint a picture for us or to all the beautiful moms who are listening in today? And how would the typical sessions, right, with you as a coach looks like?
So, in a typical session, it's a 45-minute to 1 hour session.
Mm.
It's a 6 weeks programs. There is a 8 weeks programs, and that goes on depending on how long a client need to be with me, because everyone's progress is different. So we have a program till 1 year. And in this program, I help them to realize that rebuilding confidence in any area of their lives is perfectly all right, and it can happen any moment they want. We don't have to sit here and think, I will do it tomorrow. You know, hiding behind the magical thinking.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
tell
I
me
will do
more
it.
about this magical thinking.
Yeah. So when we don't want to do something, we hide behind the excuses.
Okay.
And these excuses are known as magical thinking. I don't want to put effort, suppose for my final semester. And I don't want to put that much effort. and then my grade comes not so good. What I say is, oh, that was meant to be happened.
Yes.
The question is, was it?
It's more like the stories that we tell ourselves.
Exactly. Those things. So my work is to break that down. No magical thinking. You are the magic, and magic happens in a very good way. If anything holds you back, that's not magic. If you progress, you unleash your strength, that is magic.
That sounds magical in a non-magical way.
Yes.
Well, that's interesting because prior to this, that I'm sure I've come across clients asking me before they come into coaching session also, because they thought that engaging a coach means they'll be giving the coach will be giving them a lot of assignment things to do and all that, despite they themselves already have so much on their plate, right? They thought of, wow, I couldn't handle anymore if you were to give me a lot of homeworks to do and all that. So what about in your session? Will your clients be given a lot of those kind of assignments or homework to do? Tell me more, yeah, about that.
It's like I ask my client every time, do you brush your teeth? And then they say, yes, I do. It's like that. Do you drink water? Because you're thirsty. Your thirst for progress, your thirst to be better, and then you nurture it. It's very simple. How simple it is. How simple. A person who's thinking she cannot change her situation, for her, how simple it is. To that person, the only single affirmation, I can change it. I can change it. I can change it. You see how many times I'm telling it? And every time she tells it like, I can change it. Thank you. If a person tells it frequently to herself and shows the gratitude, I can change it. Thank you. It takes only 10 to 15 days to change the mindset. It takes only 2 weeks to be positive.
That sounds doable.
That is doable.
Yeah. It's not that I need to have a PhD or something like that to learn all this, in order to improve my life or my mental part.
Yes.
Wow.
I know there were many ambiguity before regarding coaching and the coaches, how difficult it can be. But nowadays, tools and techniques and strategies are so simple that we can do it when we are sitting and we are feeding our children. Tell them 10 times, hey, I can do it. Thank you. Teach them. You can do it.
Wow. Well, it seems that to all the beautiful moms listening out there, coaching, in fact, is for everyone from all walks of life. And after listening to what Coach Anusha shared, I think even the 10-year-old kids are able to do this kind of work, or even work with a coach, let alone mom or a dad. Well, it brings me to this group of, okay, let's say I'm a career mom, right? A very successful corporate lady or even a business woman out there. And I've been to a lot of this leadership, motivational. I read a lot. I attend a lot of seminars and all that. I find that, wow, I'm so-called charged and ready to face the challenges. And when I get back home, well, I seems to be put on my best shows and all that to be able to handle my kids and all that. But at the end of the day, not only physically tired, but I feel that there's some part of me that is still, there's a gap of emptiness. Like, how come I had the success? I have my family. I feel that I can juggle or balance them well. But where is the happiness? I don't feel it. I'm sure, Coach Anusha, you have come across your clients that felt this way too. So could you please enlighten our lovely listeners and audience out there? How can a coach help me to fill up that missing part of me where I'm searching for, I call it, where is the happiness in my life?
That's a wonderful point. That's a fantastic point. We always want to talk about this. Here comes the part called acknowledgement. You are doing so much. You acknowledge yourself first. Pat yourself. You have done a great job. And then accept. There will always be something undone. You cannot come home and find it, tip-toe is feet and clean and neat. We can't find it like that. That's the reality.
Yeah.
At that point, what do? We let go. Letting go is a fantastic process. Take your time, do it slowly. There is no rush. It's your home, your children, your family. There is no rush. And when we are in this process, we guide our clients. We tell them that happiness is a choice, and we show them the path how they can choose happiness.
Happiness is a choice. Wow. Beautifully said, right? Well, to our listeners out there, happiness is a choice. We all have choices. It's how we choose to feel happy or unhappy. Thanks for reminding us, Coach Anusha. Well said.
Most welcome.
Yeah. Well, what you shared just now again brings me to a perspective of even to me as a coach or a mom or a dad out there. I'm just a human after all, right?
Yes.
It's because that maybe I would want to see things from a perfection level or perfection kind of benchmark that I give myself. I need to be a perfect mom, perfect husband, perfect dad, and all that. That's where the stress and the chaos comes in. Yeah.
100% agreed. 100% agreed.
Yeah.
Because there is no end of perfectionism.
Not only brings me to like, where is my happiness? But where is Remy? I even lost myself along the way in search of that kind of perfectionism in my life. And thank you very much for reminding me and our viewers out there that we are humans after all.
Yes,
So,
and you are not alone. We have all been through this.
well, awesome. Awesome. Well, Coach Anusha, well, if there's a good one message that you can share with our viewers out there, especially to all moms out there who feel that, well, I'm facing these challenges, not only foregoing my dreams, not only have to fulfill my husband's dreams or my children's dreams and all that. Along the way, I've lost myself. So if there's one key message that you would like to share with them, what would that be, Coach Anusha?
Dear moms, I know what you're going through. I have been through that same exact feeling many, many, many times. It's perfectly all right to be kind and helpful and to love your family, friends, your children. On top of that, love yourself, take care of yourself, and say yes when you want to. Please don't feel the pressure. Please don't say yes because you are afraid. Please don't say yes because you want to please others whenever you are exhausted. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Coach Anusha, for enlightening all of us here in your beautiful sessions today. And to our beautiful souls out there who are tuning in today, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you feel that you can resonate with what the Coach Anusha and me discuss about or talk about, feel free to reach out to any one of us through our emails, which appear on our screen there, or our links. Whichever way you can reach out to any one of us. And like what Coach Anusha said, remember, you're not alone out there. Right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in our next session in 30 minutes exploring coaching. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you everybody for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.